I know I'm a bit late to covering the new summer Ninjago sets, but I wanted to get my video talking about the Dragons Rising Season 3 leaks and Ninjago Legends videos out first. So yeah, I'm finally going to talk about them, and let's just get started with Kai's Motorcycle Speed Race. This set will be $10 US and has 79 pieces and 2 minifigures. I don't know why, but I really like this set. I honestly don't know why this appeals to me so much. There's really nothing too special about it. Like, yeah, this is like a really great small set. You get 2 fantastic minifigures. I absolutely love the Spectral Dragonians. And then 2 bike builds, which they aren't a lot, but they look pretty solid. And then you also get the new collectible for this wave, the Reveal Blade, which that is a fantastic mold right there. I love how that looks. This is arguably the best price set of the wave. You have $10, get 2 bikes and 2 minifigures. That's really good. Talking about Kai's new suits, I'm just going to say it right now, I'm not a fan of these suits. I'm not a fan of these new spectral suits. But I will say that Kai has probably one of the better ones. I think Kai's looks solid. The torso is a bit too simple for my liking, and I don't really like how the dark red is just exclusive to the legs. I wish there was some on the torso. I also don't like how he uses orange. I noticed that on a storm suit as well. He uses orange. Like, dude, that's Cole's color. Just stick to your bright orange. It looks a lot better. And then there's also the new armor piece, which the actual armor part of the piece, like the shoulder pads, I love. I absolutely love. But then the mask part, I'll talk about why I don't like the mask later on when we get to see it from some more angles. But just know I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Next up here we got the 4+ Rogue versus Drix race car duel. This is $23 and has 111 pieces, which actually isn't too bad for a 4+ set. But yeah, this is a 4+ set, so it's not really all that impressive. This is the cheapest way to get Nia, which sucks since the only other set she comes in is the $200 bounty. Jay comes with an exclusive mask, which, you know, I quite like that. And then you also got Drix here. So yeah, this is a 4+ set. Nothing really special about it. Next up, we have Arin's Spinjitzu Battle Mech. This one's also $23 and has 213 pieces. This mech is actually built in the same style as the elemental mechs we got last year, and is compatible with them, which is pretty cool. As for the minifigures, we got a Spectral Dragonian, which looks awesome. Same Evil Arin figure we got in the January and March waves, which was fine. And then Baby Ryu's here, which I guess it's good that he's still coming in sets. Like, sure, why not? As for the mech itself, I think I like it. I like it. It looks pretty good. I do like how it mirrors his suit with the one black arm. I like that. Though I really don't like how barren his left arm is. I don't like that. I wish there was more going on there. I quite like the weapon he has in his right hand using the climber hook from last year. I think that looks really cool. And yeah, this is definitely going to be one I'm getting. And next up here we have this purple dragon. This looks alright. I like the colors. You have the purple, dark blue, and pink. That's something we haven't seen before. Though there are like weird bits of gray like sprinkled throughout, like on the legs and the jaw, which is weird. I wonder if this is like some cyborg dragon or something. The proportions are kind of weird. The body looks really blocky. I really don't like how far the Technipin on the back legs is. That does not look good. And then it uses the same wings that Ryu and the Forest Dragon used in January. The way the wings connect, I don't love. They're on ratchet joints, which mean that they can only move up and down. And the base of them looks like kind of blocky. I don't love that. And then the stud shooters are pretty obvious. But yeah, overall, this isn't a bad set. It has its flaws, like the proportions and the shaping could definitely be worked on. But yeah, this isn't bad. Just some nice random medium-sized dragon. Alright, this would be $50 and has 381 pieces. Okay, that price takes the set from being good to just okay. This set actually has a really good minifigure selection. You got the new Sora, which I absolutely love, the new Lloyd, which I absolutely hate, and then Zort. Nice, this is the cheapest set Zort comes in. So now I'm going ahead and talk about the armor piece, since we can see it here from an angle that doesn't look good. I don't like this piece. I don't like this armor. I don't like this mask. It's so big and bulky. I don't what no. Maybe I'll like it more when I get it in hand. But just from these images, I don't like this. And then the Lloyd figure absolutely sucks. Like, why does he use red? Why do all the ninjas this wave use red? It doesn't work for Lloyd. It does not work for Lloyd. Next up here we have Rogue's Mech Dragon Rider. It's be $75 US with 584 pieces. That's not a fantastic price. That should definitely be like $10, $15 cheaper. When I first saw the leaked images of this set, I wasn't a big fan of it. And while it has grown on me since seeing these official images, I still don't really care about it. It looks good. Don't get me wrong, it looks good. Just not really something I care about. I don't know, it doesn't interest me at all. The only reason I would ever get this set is for that Rocks minifigure. Speaking of which, the minifigure selection is really good. You got Rogue, Arin. Weirdly, other than Thunderfang, this is the only set that the fully completed version of Arin comes in. And then you got another Spectral Dragonian, which looks phenomenal as always. So, while the minifigures we do get here are good, I think for the price, the set should have come with like 2 more. I think maybe like another Spectral Dragonian, and then Nia. Nia would have been a really great inclusion in the set. Or, slight spoilers for part 2 of the season, but I think Lee would have been a great inclusion here. Like, he is pretty generic, but he still would have been nice to get in the set. Yeah, so I think if the set came with Nia and Lee, the minifigure selection would be perfect. But yeah, this set looks good. I just don't really care about it. The Rogue mech, I do like the Rogue mech. I really like the cape on it. But yeah, that's nowhere near enough to get me to buy the set. Okay, here we got the Ninja Combat Vehicle. Now, I love this. I love this set. I love the look of it. This is the first combiner vehicle we've ever gotten that isn't trying to just be a modern version of the original Ultra Stealth Raider. This is fully its own thing. I think the combined form of the vehicle looks great. All the individual parts look great. The minifigure selection is pretty fantastic. You got Spectral Kai, Cole, and Frack. Wildfire, Noct, and a Spectral Dragonian. One thing I forgot to mention with the dragon set, with like the purple dragon set, is Wildfire. Why doesn't Wildfire have a new suit here? I think Wildfire should have gotten a new suit. Now, I know, I made an entire video talking about why her and Sora not getting new suits is a good thing. Because they kind of tell a story and represent character growth. But, I mean, Sora got a new suit for no reason this wave. Why couldn't Wildfire? And now, Wildfire not getting a suit here means that we're going to go a whole 30 episodes with Wildfire in the same suit, which, I don't know, that's a bit too long for my liking. I think Wildfire should have definitely got a new suit here. It doesn't have to be like a permanent new suit. She could go back to her tournament suit in Season 4. But I just wish she got something. And then the new Frack figure. This is our first Frack figure, and I like it, I guess. The actual suit itself I'm not a big fan of. I'm just not a big fan of the design. The hood I actually quite like. I quite like how the hood looks. I think that looks really good. Though I really wish that we got an unmasked version of Frack before a masked version. That just makes sense to me. I think the biggest problem I have with the head is that he doesn't have pupils. He doesn't have pupils. Why doesn't he have pupils? Though I don't completely hate it because it does remind me of how in TMNT 2012 the turtle's eyes would go completely white in like the more serious and ninja-y moments. Oh, and as for the new Cole suits, I don't know, it's pretty mixed bag. The torso, I think it's good. I like the torso, but then he, like everyone else, uses red on his legs, which does not work. It does not work for Cole at all. I do not like the red on Cole. I do not like the red on Cole at all. It does not look good, no. Especially since it's only on the legs. Like, why is it only on the legs? So yeah, overall, I've been really positive about this set. But there's one thing that completely ruins it. The price. $100. $100. 561 pieces. Price per piece isn't everything, but even just based off of the size of the set, this isn't $100. This is not $100 at all. This should be $70 max. 100 is just ridiculous and like completely ruins the set. Moving on, we have another one that I really like. Lloyd's mech jet. When we first heard that we were going to be getting a mech that transforms into a jet, I was pretty skeptical. I also wasn't expecting them to be able to pull off that idea all that well. I mean, no offense to the designers, I didn't expect them to do it as well as they did. They did a really, really good job here. I'm honestly kind of blown away with how good both versions of the set look. The mech looks pretty dang good. And then the jet also looks really good. I quite like on the mech how the cockpit is angled down. I really like that. That is a very unique look. Yeah, I think they pulled this concept off a lot better than I thought they were going to. And yeah, I love this thing. This thing looks really, really good. This is also the only set to come with Kerr, who looks pretty amazing. I'm really glad that they gave her arm printing. Yeah, you got Lloyd, Sora, Tier. This is the only set that Tier comes in. And then another random spectral Dragonian. So yeah, also the price is $110. 1,112 pieces. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. That's pretty good. Yeah, no, I like this set. I really, really like this set. This is a really good set. Yeah, also this comes with a little dragon for a Kerr that can actually combine with Thunderfang, which is really cool. Yeah, no, I really like the set. I was like really blown away by the set. I think it's great. I think it turned out great. And finally, we have the Temple Bounty. This is $200 with 2,387 pieces. So yeah, this is a really expensive set, but I wouldn't say it's overpriced. I don't think the set's overpriced, just expensive. Like Rogue's Mech Rider, I wasn't a big fan of this from the leaked images, but I gotta say, I really like this set. Like the Mech Jet, I think they pulled this off really, really well. I really like this set. Starting with the minifigures, I think the minifigures might be the worst part of the set. They're not bad, like this is the only set that Zane comes in, which sucks. And then it's the only set that you can get Nia's mask in. And as for the Zane and Nia minifigures, I think Zane's torso looks great. I quite like Zane's torso. But then again, like everyone else, he uses dark red, which just does not work for Zane. That does not work. That color does not work on Zane at all. And then Nia, I haven't talked about Nia yet. I think she suffers from the same problem Kai does, with her torso just being a bit too simple, a bit too barren for my liking. She, of course, also uses dark red, which does work for her. Though I wish she used more of it. Like Kai, I wish she also used it on the torso. Also, I thought Azure was her main color. all 5 of her previous Dragons Rising suits have used azure as her main color. But this suit just throws that out the window and goes back to the gunmetal gray. Like, what? But then her mask is still blue. Her mask is entirely blue. Her mask is still completely blue, but her torso and legs are gunmetal and they just don't go together. There's so little blue on the torso and legs that the mask does not fit. It doesn't look good. Wildfire comes in the set, which is just like whatever. I guess show-wise it makes sense why she's in this set, but I'm honestly getting tired of this suit. She really should have gotten a new suit here. Jay, Rogue, which is good, makes sense. And then Zark. Zark is coming in another set, which is cool. Yeah, I think the bounty looks really good. It has a really spacious interior, which looks great. Tons of removable sections. Comes with a stand, which is awesome. Yeah, I like this a lot more than I thought I would. I wasn't a big fan of this from the leaked images, but I really like this. So yeah, that's pretty much it. That is all of the Summer 2025 Dragons Rising Season 3 Ninjago sets. What do you guys think of these sets? And with that, if you enjoyed, I'd really appreciate it if you took 2 seconds to like and subscribe. Bye!